Hey, what's going on, guys? My name's Dynasty. What I got for y'all today is another Soulcalibur 6 video using Scorpion with the Geralt moveset. And first things first, I guess from here on moving forward, I have to do like a disclaimer because I pissed off a lot of people by, I guess, being ignorant maybe, or trying to avoid a situation. I pissed off a bunch of people. So you guys know my last two videos, maybe you're not. I had EZIO from Assassin's Creed and Boo from the Dragon Ball franchise showcased in these, online ranked matches, and those weren't my creations. Like, never do I claim that the characters I use are characters I've made, and I do it because I never wanted to, take credit for things that weren't mine, and because I never said who created it, people got upset with me for, I guess, not giving proper credit, and it's understandable. But from my point of view, I didn't think I was doing anything wrong because essentially, as we're going up against a Keelik, essentially what I do with 1300 RP versus my 0 RP, this would be bad. Essentially what I do for these videos is there's a section on the customization portion of SC6 where you can look at the community's creations. And if there's something I like, I'll download it and then I'll use that character online because it looks amazing, it looks great. And the problem with that was though you get a gamer tag, I never wanted to give the gamer tag credit because I do know that there's YouTubers out there who do, who create tutorials to create characters. So I didn't want to give the wrong person credit. Essentially, I didn't want to give, a viewer of that video credit when it was an actual YouTuber. And I guess I could have spent, an hour or something looking for, a tutorial before, using a character. But I just didn't want to steal anybody's work completely. And I never thought I would be an issue because I don't take credit for it. And I never claim to even come close to ever saying it was mine, and it opened up a humongous debacle. And yeah, so it's a clusterfuck. So there's a YouTuber by the name of I don't want to mess up his name at all. I believe his name is Gamer Away. I'll check in a second. I'm in the middle of the match here. Let's win this round real fast, and then we'll get back to the drama that Dynasty did because he's a bad person apparently. He's the worst. Okay. Okay. So there is a YouTuber by the name of Gamed Away who does tutorials on how to create characters, and he did a tutorial on how to create Boo and how to create EZIO, and I didn't know that this YouTuber existed. I'm sure I could have done some research before uploading the video and saw if maybe there was a tutorial out there for these characters, but I saw it. Wow, can you not soul charge that? Can you not? Can you really not? Wow, that's interesting. This guy looks like Jesus and he's beating me. But there is a YouTuber called Games Away. He does a step-by-step tutorial exactly on how to create the Boo and the EZIO that he used in my last two videos. And I didn't know that was a thing. And if I would have gave credit, and I didn't. So I'm guessing that one of his viewers watched the video and then posted it to the Creations tab on Soulcalibur. I downloaded it like I usually do. I don't give credit to myself or anybody really because I just try to avoid a sticky situation. And he came across that, he thought I stole his stuff on purpose, and now Dynasty looks like a piece of shit because I didn't know that he was the guy who created it. So, from here on moving forward, it seems like I have to create my own characters from scratch because I don't want to go through this again. I don't want people to think that I'm trying to steal from them or trying to take advantage of other people's work. And I've never really, I always thought it was a sticky situation. I felt bad doing, not acknowledging who created it, but at the same time, I knew if I would have given a gamer tag credit, this would have happened. Say another YouTuber was the one who created it, that YouTuber sees that, I'm giving the wrong person credit, and then it's just a fight for who did what, and then it's a cluster, and then it's just drama, and I don't like to take part in drama, so usually, like I mentioned, I thought it was cool if I just never said, oh, this is mine, or I created it completely. And instead, people just assume the worst out of you because you're a YouTuber, and it's understandable. It's completely understandable, but I want to make it clear that I didn't have ill wills or ill intentions. I just simply saw it on, Soulcalibur 6. I liked it. I downloaded it. I showed it off. Boom. And it sucks, too, because there's characters, I think this Scorpion. I used this Scorpion from, downloading somebody else's, and I used it as, a basis, and I created my own that I don't really see much. And it sucks because you would think that you would, it's an understandable situation, but it's not, I understand why people would be upset. And it sucks because, I try to explain myself, and do people believe you? You just look bad at the end of the day. And so I think from here on moving forward, I'm going to try my best to even avoid influence from other created characters, completely, because I don't want nobody to say that I'm stealing their stuff. So it's shitty. I wish that there was an easier way to give credit, because you guys are a lot more creative than I am when it comes to creating characters. If anything, maybe moving forward, I could, you know, me and Gamed Away, this YouTuber, can have a relationship where, like, if anything, maybe I could use his characters and I could just always give him credit, and then we know that it's his creation type of thing. So that's one way I could fix the situation, because I just don't want to, I don't know, it's just a bunch of unnecessary drama, and I never meant to, like, steal anything. It's so dumb. It's a video game. Like, I'm not trying to, like, steal something. It takes 0 seconds to give credit to somebody who made a badass character, you know what I mean? So you know, I wouldn't mind giving credit. I just didn't want to give the wrong person credit, and now essentially it bit me in the ass and I look like a bad person, and I hate that. And yeah, it is what it is. I saw on Reddit that everybody's assuming the worst, so it's whatever. I try to not even look at Reddit these days because it's just drama. So, but yeah, I'll have a link to Gamed Away's stuff inside the comment section or the description of this video. And I looked, and it is, for the most part, an exact replica of the characters that I was using. So I know for sure that the ones I downloaded were probably viewers who watched his video. So there it is. I'm sorry. Moving forward, like I mentioned, I guess characters that I make, I guess I could fact check to make sure that no one's made anything like it, but at the same time, it's like, it's bound to look similar, so I don't know. It's a cluster. Or maybe I'll just have a disclaimer before the video, and I come out and say, hey, this is not my creation, you know, like, there's something, because it sucks. I might have to stop making these videos unless I make everything from scratch. So just throwing that out there. I know it's a lot of drama that you probably didn't want to check into when watching this video, but I wanted to talk about it. I feel bad. Like, I feel bad for the YouTuber Gamed Away, because I was a small YouTuber once and I felt taken advantage of, and it's shitty. So I could see where he'd be upset. But moving forward, maybe I show the gamer tag and kind of keep it at that. I don't know. I gotta figure it out, because I love using these creative characters, and I've never once tried to, like, claim they were mine. That's why, like, 9 times out of 10 when I'm asked, Dynasty, did you create this? I'll just ignore it, or I'll say no, because I didn't. I'm not talented. So there you go. There's some tea for you guys who were a little bit upset, or needing some tea in your life as I go against this Grow. We actually won that last match. I don't know how, but that was close. So anyways, there you go. Tricky situation. And I'm just really scared now to even use these characters in videos, because I feel like somebody else is going to come out and say, Dynasty stole my creation. And it's like, man, you shared it to the public. Like, I get it. But, like, I'm not taking credit. I just have it in a video. Like, I'm not trying to be a bad person here. If I could give you proper credit 100%, I would. And I guess this is one instance where I can, so I'm going to. But all the other characters I've downloaded, now I'm afraid to even use online, because I don't want to even open up that wormhole. So this Grow, though, usually we don't get characters, usually we don't get people that are bad when they just use a standard character from the roster. Usually if it's a created character, they're decent, but if they use the actual character from the game, they're not customized at all. That's when they mean business, and this Grow is, looks like he means business. Scorpion, though, he's got his dual blades. He's got this. I believe in Scorpion. I think we can still win this one. Maybe. Possibly. Boom! Or if anything, I don't know. That's why I wish there was a way where I could actually, like, go to a profile, see who created it, showcase that whole person's profile. Like, I wish there was an easier way. Because the way it is, like, to even download characters at this point in time for SC6, it's all random, so... And it shows you on the very bottom who created it, and like I mentioned, like, did they really create it? You know what I mean? Like, did they watch a tutorial? So... It's a pain in the ass. It's a sticky situation. I'm sure this stuff happens with, like, WWE and stuff like that. I'm sure that this is not the first time that somebody's got, I guess, in trouble for downloading someone else's stuff and just using it online. But I guess maybe I'll just add a disclaimer before, like, hey, by the way, this is not mine, because I don't want to piss anyone off. And that's kind of ruined my day, honestly. Like, you know, being accused of stuff, because the last thing I would want to do is just blatantly take something and try to take ownership. And I feel bad. I feel bad for the YouTuber. So I know this was like a 10-minute video, just me talking about drama. I'm so sorry, but kind of had to address it because it's important, and I need to know from you guys your advice. What should I do in the future? Do I show the gamer tag? Do I just do like a disclaimer and say this is not mine? Do I only use that, you know, stuff that's mine completely? What do I do? It's a cluster because I love this series. I love using creative characters, but if it's gonna mean that people are mad that I'm doing it, then I don't want to do that. But again, the YouTuber's name is Gamed Away. He has a lot of great tutorials over there. I checked out his channel. A lot of stuff that I could use that maybe he'll let me use in the future, because again, his boo is pretty legit, and his EZIO is pretty legit too. You guys love them, so definitely would not mind working with him if he lets me. But right now, I think I might take a break from making these videos because I just don't want to cause any controversy, man. It's not worth it. It's not worth pissing people off. So anyways, guys, like, if you like the video somehow, please drop a like on it. Subscribe for more. I'll see you guys later. Peace.